आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणां कृतं स्मरत्येन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनुवतः लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितराणपेक्षमङ्गृद्वयं निगमशाक्यशिखाप्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रहं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरः सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. This is the positive psychology session for the 35th shloka, and we see the relevance of this attributes of Brahman, Satchidananda, what we have talked about, we started talking about the relevance of this in positive psychology. So we know that Satchid Ananda has been explored as a framework for understanding Brahman. But this is also described as the ultimate state, ultimate goal for us to realize this. Then manifested form wise, that means in terms of psychology, talking about Apara, we say Satchidananda. When we bring it down to manifested forms, what can be its relevance? So Sat, you already spoken about Sat as existence. What is existence? Existence must have two things, a meaning and a purpose. So we know from Perma that meaning is a very important concept in positive psychology. And finding out the purpose in existence is what we are trying to understand through that meaning, the concept of meaning. And that is represented by this Sat. The Sat is understanding that search or quest to find the purpose in life, which is the fundamental aspect now, because we have all limited ourselves to, okay, we are living because we are born, and therefore there is a creation of a certain society, etc., etc. And then why are we participating in the society? Because we have a livelihood to build. But what is beyond that? What is beyond that? What is the need for me to go beyond that? So there is something called as existential well-being. I think existential crisis, many people would have heard about. This is existential well-being. If I have a crisis, what is crisis? What is existential crisis? Am I relevant? Am I irrelevant to the whole existence? If I'm irrelevant, then I'm having an existential crisis. When I find my relevancy, I get my existential well-being. That is, that well-being, a state of well-being which has assured me that my participation is important. So therefore, I get that resilience to meet challenges, uncertainties, etc., etc., participate, go beyond the routine work. So therefore, Sat helps us to understand two different things, because we have to, I know finding a purpose in life is finding meaning, but these two separate things merge together to give us the understanding of Sat. And so positive psychology is very hugely reflected through this Sat. So Sat also has influence. So that is for Sat. Let's see the next one in the next session. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि.